to help get it done. Say yes to crafting at HSN.
All right, I'm in the kitchen, and you know what that means? It means it's time to prepare for the holidays, your best holiday ever. That's really our theme here at HSN, your best holiday ever. Whether you've got 20 people coming over, or it's you and one other person, or just you enjoying that turkey, dig in. That means you get the leg if it's just you, no fighting. But I've got the way to be able to create a masterpiece in your home. I have our today's special coming up from Gorham by Lennox, an amazing 12-person setting for all of your tableware. But that fork is not going to do you any good if you've got gummy mashed potatoes, or if you've got kind of lumpy sweet potatoes or lumpy gravy for the holidays. This is the way to make sure that everything comes out just perfectly. Anything you need to mix or blend, we've got the Dash Masha. Look at that, the Dash Masha. It's only $29.95, and boy, will this do so. This is a solid machine, Kelly Dedring.
Hi.
Holy cow, hi.
You're gonna love this.
Because I get the gummiest potatoes,
mashed potatoes,
and I've tried everything.
Okay, when you go to the restaurants and you get the fluffiest potatoes, and you're like, why don't my mashed potatoes taste like this? Because they have a masha, they have an industrial one. Now Dash has brought it to you, and what it's doing is it's aerating and fluffing your potatoes, your cauliflower, your cranberry. It comes with 2 cones. It comes with the mashing cone, and it comes with the blending cone. The blending cone will make the most beautiful gravies. It'll do your brownie batters, your cake mixes.
With no lumps.
With no lumps, and you can take it to whatever pot you're cooking in. So just as an example, I could take it right to my pressure cooker if I wanted to pressure cook and soften my potatoes. Or maybe you just boil your potatoes. Okay, so here's my boiled potatoes. This could be any potato that you do for your traditional mash. And look as it extrudes it out the sides, okay? So as it's mashing my potatoes, it's aerating them as well. So it's making them fluffy. Do you see here? I'm just gonna turn that on there so you can see how fluffy and how gorgeous it's gonna create your potatoes. Now you can add in things like your cream or your sour cream or your goat cheese or a pat of butter. Whatever you wanna add in, you can mash it all in together, and it creates the fluffiest, most decadent, most beautiful potato dish that you've ever created. If you're just sick and tired of having, maybe it's a mashed potato dish that people are like, yeah, it's okay, it could be better. Look what it's doing as it's extruding it out the sides. It's creating the fluffiest, most beautiful restaurant-style mashed potatoes.
Okay, to me, one of my favorite things about the entire Thanksgiving meal and any holiday meal is mashed potatoes. But nothing can ruin that meal faster than gummy mashed potatoes. And that's kind of my nemesis, right? Or too chunky. Yes. If I have people coming over, you don't know if they're gonna be gummy until they are.
Exactly.
And then it's too late. What are you gonna do? Go to the store?
Yes,
exactly. No, you've served them.
Fluffy and
guaranteed.
Light and aerated. So that's what the masher was designed for. So there are our mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving.
Incredible.
They pop off, easy cleaning. You can just rinse it under the sink, or you can throw it in the dishwasher. Okay. So if you own a hand blender, an immersion blender, that's what it's like, but it's designed only for mashing. So it's specifically designed for mashing and blending. So you're gonna love it.
An immersion blender is hundreds of dollars, at least $150 to get an immersion blender, and that really does, that's more for smoothies and
this one is for the smashing, the purees, the blending. This is just cranberries that we took and we cooked them with orange juice.
That's so
and we added some orange zest. Now there are recipes out there that call for a little Grand Marnier, or you could add a little rum, okay? But do you know why a lot of people don't like the cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving? Because you buy it in a can. Yeah. Don't buy it in a can. Make it fresh with your masher, and you can see it extruding it out the front.
Wow.
So it's going to mash it perfectly. It's going to give you a beautiful, creamy cranberry sauce or cranberry relish. You don't have to keep going. If you want more like a relish, you can stop here.
Okay, I have to point something out here. You are not wearing an apron.
No, it's not splattering everywhere.
And I just instinctively, I stepped back as soon as you got that going on the cranberries, because because any other kind of a blender, anything would be spraying cranberries everywhere.
Or you would have to have transferred this into a different dish, into a different container. I can take my masher right to the bowl that I'm cooking in, right to the pot on the stove, and you can see there's just 2 fingers that release it, and the cone comes out. I'll show you that in a minute. And this is all dishwasher safe, or you can run it right under the kitchen sink. It'll take just a few seconds. But for your cranberries, get a bag of fresh cranberries, put them in a little orange juice, add a little orange zest, maybe some cinnamon if you want, maybe the Grand Marnier if you really like that idea.
It only takes like 5 minutes to cook.
And people will go crazy for your cranberry sauce. It will no longer be the leftover. At my home, you know, my mom always did the canned, love her to death, but it was always the canned cranberries. Nobody ever ate them. They were always leftover. And now it just takes a couple extra seconds to do fresh, to do real, to do beautiful, to do decadent
It makes a really big difference. And you're getting 2 different cones that will do 2 different things. But this is the purposeful, its purpose is to mash. To mash. So that's exactly what it does.
And you can see what it's doing. It aerates it as well.
Smooth and fluffy. You don't have to add anything into this to get that creamy, delicious avocado.
Look at how creamy it's making my avocado. Now, if you hate to hand mash your avocado for your guacamole, you've got to have the masha, okay? So look what it's doing. Not only is it making it so beautiful, so decadent, so delicious, so creamy, it's aerating it. So everything that you do tastes better. It's fluffier, it's creamier, and it's easy to clean, dishwasher safe. There's our avocado. If you love avocado toast, imagine doing this spread on a little toast. Now this we're just gonna add into our bowl here. So for appetizers, you know, over Thanksgiving or football Sunday, go ahead and get out your masha, do your avocados in seconds. That was 5 avocados, so 10 halves.
People are gonna ask what you did to make it so creamy. Like, what did you put? Is there cheese in this? Is there sour cream in this? Because it looks so creamy.
Absolutely.
And fluffy, which makes it just, the flavors of the avocados just sort of burst in your mouth. This is the least expensive way to be able to get the most perfect foods. $29.95. In fact, we were talking about this. You were like, wait, how much is it today?
I know, I thought it was
$10 off.
I would pay $50 for good mashed potatoes. Who wouldn't you pay $50 for the best mashed potatoes of your life, or the best mashed cauliflower of your life?
Ooh, now, mashed cauliflower. A lot of people are doing it
here in a minute. So all I did was I switched out my cone. So this is your mashing cone. Remember, we call them cones. They're like little spiral shapes. And we've added into our blending cone, okay? Because that blending cone is what you want to use when you're doing your cake mixes, your brownie batters. It will take it and extrude it right through the process. And you don't have to get out a whisk. You don't have to hand whisk anything. You can pop in your oil, your water, your brownie mix, your cake mix, and you can actually see, I don't know how close we can get, at extruding it through and aerating it. So I'm just gonna leave it in place so that you can see, if I just stood here and didn't move it around, it would just pull all the ingredients in and extrude it right out the top and aerate it so they get a fluffier, creamier cake mix or brownie batter. No chunks. This could be your gravy. You mentioned the gravy. You don't want the chunks of flour in the gravy.
Right.
Take
no
this to
how much I stir, it still gets chunky.
It still gets chunky. Now you can do it and you can utilize this and take it right to the bowl, right? And I like that.
So you could use this when we talk about gravy. You're using this in the bowl, but you could use it right in a stainless steel.
You could use
not
it in
stainless.
anything.
I mean like a
pot. Crock pot. It could be stovetop. It could be boiling. And you could put the masha right inside your boiling potatoes, your boiling cranberries.
So that's plastic, but really, really strong.
Yeah, really
very
strong,
sturdy.
heavy duty, BPA free, all of those good things. You mentioned trying to do like lower carb, right? So maybe you are wanting to do like half potato, half cauliflower. Ooh. Look at our low carb dish. This is all just softened cauliflower. Cauliflower mash is all the rage right now, right? And look as it extrudes out the front there. It's aerating, it's mashing to perfection my cauliflower. And I've just done two heads of cauliflower in about, oh, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. And you can see, done. Now, if I want to take this cauliflower and make mashed cauliflower instead of mashed potatoes and do the low carb situation, if you're doing like a keto diet for my Thanksgiving table, I can do that. Or I can make like what I've done down here is a cauliflower crust pizza. Because if you're doing low carbs or keto and you can't eat pizza, you're very cranky.
Oh yeah.
Because you want to
have
eat pizza.
That's
so
for
that
sure.
is a cauliflower crust pizza done to perfection using the masher so that you get that perfect consistency of your cauliflower.
The texture's so important when it comes to that. This to me is
Sweet
absolutely
potatoes.
magical because sweet potatoes are the other thing, and I love a sweet potato casserole, but one lump will ruin the entire casserole for me.
Yeah, it's so true. And you want it smooth, you want it creamy, you want it aerated. And do you see the little ribbons it extrudes out the front here? When it extrudes those and when it mashes those, it's aerating it. So you get that creamier texture. That texture almost like you've added dairy, but you didn't add dairy, right? Because it's just aerating it. But look at how creamy and smooth our sweet potatoes have become. Now you can take this and instead of, mashed potatoes, maybe you do mashed sweet potatoes. Or maybe you take it a step further and make either a pumpkin pie, because obviously you could do pumpkin, right?
Sure.
So we did our pumpkin pie and we did our sweet potato casserole using our masher. And then all you do is hit 2 fingers to eject it, and then it's easy to clean because you can just rinse it under your sink, throw it in the dishwasher.
I love it. This is a great deal. We're gonna have to wrap this one up. Ooh, look at that.
Baby food.
I love it. Oh, that's
so
amazing.
we just did the softened apples, added some cinnamon. You could add a little salt or sugar, and you can make your own applesauce or your own pea purees for baby food.
Incredible. Get this one home while it's $10 off, and you can get it home interest-free for $14.98. Easy to use. It is a specialist in your kitchen. This is gonna mash and blend whatever you've got beautifully. Boy, is this a must have. This is like your guarantee of good potatoes, good gravy, good sweet potatoes for your holidays. If you're hosting,
and no
you've gotta
chemicals
have this.
too. Like if you buy the jars of applesauce, they have chemical preservatives.
Sure.
Now I've just made a fresh applesauce, no chemicals.
I love it. Thank you so much,
All right,
Kelly.
Shannon, I'll save you some
me
food.
some of pretty much everything.
I'm actually gonna eat this applesauce.
That's a bowl of applesauce right there.
It is.
All right, well, if you need a spoon to eat that with, I've got a great one coming up for you with our today's special. But we also have a great thing. It's called Protection Plus here at HSN. It's hassle-free protection, 24/7 customer service, no deductibles. You can search Protection Plus at hsn.com. Now, coming up a little bit later on in the hour, you know what you gotta have with some sweet potato casserole? You've gotta have some coffee. But if you go to your coffee shop, it's gonna be, what, $5, $6 maybe? We've got, and you're seeing this right, 80 single-serve coffee pods that will work with any of your single-serve coffee makers for $30.20. I'm not even gonna ask you to do math this early in the morning. It's about 38 cents per delicious cup. There's an incredible story along with this coffee company where they really do support the farmers in all of the various countries. But I gotta tell you, this is the smoothest, least acidic coffee that I have tasted. Every cup is brand new fresh for you, and it's $10.07 interest-free to be able to get that home. Now, when you are setting your table, when you're thinking about people coming over, first you gotta think about where are they gonna sit, right? What table am I going to set? And then how am I going to set it? If you've got mismatched flatware, this is a today's special that's just for you. We have 3 different options. Now, when you think of a name in flatware, what's the one that comes to your mind? Is it Lennox? We've got it. It's our today's special. Well, Lennox Company has been around for over 200 years, and Gorham is part of the Lennox family. We have a $500 flatware set. You are getting 12 serving places, 6 serving pieces for $119.95. Now, if you go to the Lennox website and look up this Gorham, any one of the 3, we have 3 options. I'm gonna show them all to you. A 5-piece set, a 5-piece place setting is $39.99. We've added in an additional piece. I'm gonna show you what that is. It's gonna remain a mystery for a second. And you are getting 12 plus 6 serving pieces, all for under $120. And you can break that up into interest-free payments of under a $20 bill today. We have 3 gorgeous options for you. We have the classic is the Lorena. This is the Lorena, which is absolutely beautiful. Looks like a crown. This might remind you of your mother's flatware. This is, oh, there we go. Look at that stunning, very feminine, classic, ultra classic design. These are stainless steel. They are hand finished. The detail is absolutely stunning. So that is the Lorena. This is the Larkin, which is modern and fresh, a rounded design, very smooth and clean. Boy, the feel of these forks is absolutely incredible. This really does, the quality on these is astounding. And then this is the Skylar, which is a very modern look. We even have some pictures of them actually drawing and designing these. And I want you to see what you're getting. So you're gonna choose your Lorena, Larkin, or Skylar, and then you're getting 12 place settings in each. So when we show you everything you're getting here, so these are the 3 that are the options. You will get, oh, this is the mystery spoon right here. This is the extra additional teaspoon. That's for your tall drinks, for your stirring of those drinks. We have that additional. You get 6 serving spoons and forks. You get 12 of the beautiful knives, 12 of the gorgeous full-size spoons, 12 teaspoons, 12 salad forks, 12 full-size forks, 12 place settings, plus 6 serving spoons and forks, all for $119.99. Remember, just one place setting, one 5-piece place setting, is $39.99. So what you're getting is more, even without these serving spoons, $499 value today. Well, I have our lifestyle expert, Sarah Rui, here with me. Sarah, welcome.
Hi, good morning, thank you.
This is such an incredible value, and if people don't know about Gorham, of course, we've heard of Lennox, around for 200 years, but can you share a little bit of insight about Gorham, the company?
Absolutely. So they started in 1813, and Gorham is just top of the line, 1810 stainless steel. That is the best you can get. That is 18% chromium. That gives it its durability and its strength. It's 10% nickel, which gives it this gorgeous luster and shine that you see. And they've done some amazing things. Gorham actually has a Washington statue at the Capitol. That's Gorham. They also do a lot of trophies like the America's Cup trophy.
Oh, the famous ones that have to last for a lifetime.
That are gorgeous and shiny, just like this flatware.
And speaking of a lifetime, these have not only a lifetime warranty, so you will have this flatware forever, but a lifetime warranty plus a special replacement program that I've never heard anybody has. Can you tell us about that?
Absolutely, yes. So how many forks or spoons do you have that have little nicks right here on the handle because they went down the disposal accidentally and someone turned it on? What you can do with Lennox's replacement program, they'll send you a replacement. If for some reason they don't have that same pattern still, they will send you an entire new matching set that is comparable to the pattern you already have.
Guaranteed.
Yes.
So these are classic patterns, but if something happens, and it could be 50 years down the road, right? I mean, this is a lifetime warranty that you're getting here at a very special value that only HSN has. Now, if you were to buy just a 5-piece set, and usually you think of buying flatware when, you know, you're like, oh, I need a little bit more, I need a couple more forks or something. 5-piece flatware set on Lennox's website, and I think we even have that to show you, is $39.99. You're getting 6 pieces, including this really cool little spoon, and we'll show you exactly where to put it. Oh, there you can see, right where to put it, how to set your gorgeous holiday table. And you're getting 12 sets today. So that's never running out of forks or never thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to put this table setting at this end of the table because it doesn't match the one at this end of the table. You know, we all kind of end up doing that little balancing act where we're like, I've got 4 forks, but I've got 10 people coming over.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna have to bring out the ones that don't match. There's something about when you see a beautifully set table, everything coordinating, including the serving pieces, that really does, I mean, we call it setting the scene, right? You're setting the scene for that moment, that big holiday moment, that Thanksgiving dinner, or just friends over, or just you enjoying your food. This is such a beautiful way to be able to do it.
It's that wow factor.
It really
and
is.
You eat with your eyes first. So when your place setting and your tablescape is gorgeous, people are automatically excited about the food you're about to serve them.
I love it. So we're gonna show you all the 3 options. There's the Skylar, which is very classic, solid lines. If you have a contemporary home, you'll like the Skylar. The Lorena is the one, this is the one I grew up with. I grew up with the Lorena.
We all did.
Absolutely. So this is a brand new, fresh set. And there's the Larkin, which is a modern, still rounded design. And we gotta talk about, I didn't realize that these actually were hand finished. When we saw that picture, there's a good feel to these. You know, you can see something and you can think, oh, that looks good. Typically you want to pick up and hold flatware because of the balance of it, because of the heft of it, the weight to it, the beautiful, you can see the gorgeous shine. Now you can trust the name Lennox and Gorham as well and know that you've got a lifetime warranty. You also have extended returns all the way through the end of January. So maybe you're gifting this to a new couple, or maybe you're getting this home and you get it home and you think, oh, actually, I think I really liked the Skylar, but I ordered the Larkin. You have all the way through the end of January for extended returns. If you will ever have more than 12 people at your home at the same time, which the holidays sometimes will bring even more than that, once girlfriends and boyfriends and friends start adding into the mix, you can get 2 sets today. They will only cost you $20 each, interest-free payments, and this is a lifetime of flatware. And throw away what you've got, all the mix-match stuff just makes you feel a little bit crazy.
And you get 2 sets for less than you would get 1 set at retail price. So why not go ahead and get the 2 sets?
Yeah. That is absolutely true. Now, this is, we're gonna show you a great way to be able to choose between, but this is the crafting and the care that goes into it.
That's the Skylar. So the very architectural, here they are polishing.
Wow, do they do that with each piece?
Absolutely, and that, look at that shine and that luster. It really is jewelry for your table. Wow. Like we said, people eat with their eyes first. So that jewelry on your table kind of just sets the entire scene. And also having the servingware that matches, and we give you the mostly widely used serving pieces.
Yes.
The 2 spoons, the pierced spoons, the fork.
I love that. And speaking of serving pieces, we do have additional serving pieces available at an astounding offer as well. Normally $79 for this additional piece. We're showing this to you in the Skylar, but of course we have it coordinating for everybody. You've got, that's your ham or turkey fork, that's your serving piece for sweet potato pie or pies or desserts, of course. That's a larger serving spoon. And there's your soup or gravy ladle for $29.95. You're getting $50 off, and I would absolutely add that into your order because you can see how gorgeous. All of them come with a lifetime warranty with the replacement offer as well. And you can get those home, excuse me, on 3 Flex. So it's 10 additional dollars. You could get 12 place settings, 6 serving pieces, plus an additional 4 serving pieces home for $30 today.
And these are larger than the 6 pieces that come with the set. So they're a little bit larger. So you have a wide variety of sizes because you've got a wide variety of food at the holidays. So.
And that's the thing too, when we think about, you may not even know what you're going to serve yet, but knowing that you have the place settings for everybody, knowing that you're not going to be searching for that random fork or that you have to run. I was watching you and Suzanne earlier this morning, or early this morning, or late last night, however you want to look at it. And she was saying, I've had to take everybody's forks, run and wash them and bring them back for dessert. Now you've got spoons and forks. Let's walk through how beautiful this table is set and each piece that you're going to be getting and what we'd be using them for.
Absolutely. So this is your salad fork. This is your everyday place fork. Here we have your everyday place knife, your everyday place spoon, and this is your teaspoon. And then of course we're throwing in this 6th piece, which, as you said, you're only gonna get 5 if you go to a department store.
For $39, you would get 5.
And you're gonna get maybe, if you buy a set, 6 or 8 place settings, but you're getting 12, and you're getting this iced beverage spoon, which not only for iced beverages, don't let the name fool you, because you can use this for so many things. It comes in so handy to get the last little jelly or peanut butter out of a jar, to grab an olive or a pickle. This is so multifunctional. This is really a great addition. And then of course you're getting the 6 extra serving pieces, which are actually an $80 value alone.
Wow, so imagine that, $39 for 5 pieces. Even if you just got 10 sets, that's $399. You're getting 12 sets of 6 pieces plus 6 serving spoons included. It's a $499 value today. We've got this very, very special, today's special, right in the nick of time, just when you need it, and trust me, you're going to need it. This is your everyday flatware. This is your holiday flatware. You don't have to pull out the silver and shine it up, because this is absolutely gorgeous. That is the Larkin that you're seeing there, that rounded style, with each one so beautiful. And you know, I love a new set of flatware, but sometimes you see that flatware and you're like, it's a little too architectural. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you hold it and you're like, oh, that fork has 3 tines. That's not really gonna help me eat anything. These are very practical pieces that you will use every day, but they are beautiful enough to be able to use just for your special occasions as well.
Right, so you can use it every day, but it's so durable and such a great quality that you're gonna set your holiday place settings with these, and people are gonna have no idea that it's something you've been using every day, that you've been throwing in the dishwasher, that your 5-year-old's been digging in dirt with.
Sure.
They're gonna think you pulled it out of a buffet or out of a china cabinet just for the holidays.
So, so let's go through the styles here. Right here is the Skylar.
Yes.
There's the Larkin in the middle.
I love the Larkin. It's something I feel like you can have that for 100 years. And you actually can have the Gorham for 100 years.
And then the more traditional style is the
Lorena, and that's nostalgic. Everyone had that growing up with their mother's place setting.
Yes.
So that's timeless.
It is absolutely timeless. Know that you are getting a lifetime warranty on all of the flatware, and everything that you're seeing here comes included for you. I think you showed even a box of how it comes. So if you're giving this as a gift,
gorgeous.
It's a $499 gift that you're giving. Wait, everything is in there?
Yes, all 78 pieces are in here.
That's incredible.
It is very heavy, and when something comes in such a gorgeous box, you know something gorgeous is gonna be inside of it.
Yes, and Gorham has been part of the Lennox family for close to 200 years. When you think of the finest places where you would go and have tea at the finest, the finest restaurants or the finest hotels, it's Lennox, and we know that name. Gorham has been around for, what did you say, 200 years?
Since 1831. Wow. So yes, it has been in the White House, it's in the Smithsonian.
My goodness.
Everywhere. And how many things can you say in your house that are in the Smithsonian or in the White House? Mary Todd Lincoln had a gorgeous tea set that was in the White House and is now in the Smithsonian. So if we want to just walk through down here, this is the 5-piece place set. This is your salad fork. This is your everyday place fork, your everyday place knife, your everyday place spoon. This is a teaspoon. These 5 pieces are what you would typically get if you went to a department store. But we are also giving you the iced beverage spoon, which can be used for so many other things. Don't just think iced beverage. It can be, it's your little MacGyver tool. You can do all kinds of things with this in the kitchen.
When you guys were talking earlier about stirring up that peanut butter that gets the natural peanut butter.
Yes,
I was like,
almond butter. You have to
gets
stir
all over
it.
my fingers. Yeah, that's great.
And then
Lemonade,
you're also,
whatever it is.
the stuff that you use every day. This is your fork for serving, your pierced serving spoon, which I love these. You're getting 2 of each.
Spoons. Now this is from the Lorena. So,
yes, Lorena.
So each one will be different based on if you get the Skylar or the Larkin. Of course, we'll coordinate.
Yes, the pierced spoon, they each have a little bit of a different pattern. Actually, I'll show you right here.
Oh, we do
So
have
this
them.
is the Lorena.
Ooh, how cool.
Isn't that a really, it's kind of hard to see here. Isn't that a really cool pierced pattern
The
in
Larkin,
there?
right?
This is, yes.
The Larkin.
This is the Larkin. This is the Skylar. So the more architectural, and it's got that, there we go. That standard slotted spoon that you would see, look.
So personality-wise, when you're thinking about what you'll be pairing this with, if you have a lot of more modern, crisp lines in your home, you'll really love the Skylar. Or if you want something, you know, maybe you're a gentleman and you're ordering, that's a little bit more of the, it's a stronger
It is
look.
more masculine.
A little more masculine. And now, I'm not masculine, but this is my favorite one. I just have a little bit more clean lines in my house.
I love it as well.
A little bit more architectural. Then this is the Larkin, which is kind of right in the middle. You know, it's still very clean, but it's a little rounded, so it feels great in your hand. It looks very nice and very fresh. This is really fresh, updated look. And then this is the classic. If you want the feel, especially at the holidays, of everyone being together, whether everybody can be together or not, this is the one. And maybe every day when you go to eat your cereal or you're going to eat your eggs, you want that memory of how you grew up. This is the Lorena. Now you're getting 12 place settings, each one with 6 pieces of flatware.
Not 5, like you normally get.
Yeah, and on the website, on Lennox's website right now, you can look at these exact designs. That's the only other place that you can get this set. Would be $499.
It's a
for
huge
this set.
value, and it comes out, the math comes out to about $1.50 per piece, which for something that's gonna last you a lifetime, $1.50 a piece, that's pretty fabulous, so.
It really is, especially when you compare to what it would be. I mean, it would be $39.99 just for 5. Imagine that. This is under $120 for 12. So for the price of 4 sets right now, you're getting 12 plus the serving pieces, which we do have an additional serving set. That's a $79 value. That is only $29 today. This, I believe, also is a $79 value that is added in addition to your 12 place settings. And it's $19.99 to get it home, brand new. How delighted we are to be able to have Gorham and Lennox here with us, and at the perfect time. So even if you're just sick of trying to make place settings, try to pick out like which matches which and which matches this, or you look in your drawer, if you're thinking about it, you look in your drawer right now, do you have a couple of mismatched pieces? That can, even if you've got everything organized, it just can grate at you, right? Like you just be like,
I like everything to match,
right.
especially at the holidays. There's nothing worse, especially with the servingware, if you have to pull a plastic serving spoon out. That's not the best thing you want to do. It just kind of ruins the whole look of the table. So if you have your servingware that matches the flatware that's on the table.
Oh, and so beautiful.
And it's good for the little ones. Like you said, if you're missing pieces or you have mixed matched pieces, you don't have to set the kids' table with a different flatware.
Yes, I have literally, in fact, I think this might even been last year, set one end of the table separate from the next end of the table, hoping that people wouldn't just notice what other people were eating with. But it's not as simple as that. It's not just what people are eating with. It's this beautiful tablescape that you have here. If these pieces were mismatched, it would not be such a feast for the eyes like it is.
Absolutely. This is the Skylar, and this is the salad fork and the teaspoon. These are perfect for little hands and little mouths. So you could just set, if you would like, your kids' table.
Sure.
And then you would still have plenty of flatware for everyone else. And we talked about them being really quality, durable, but they're not heavy weight-wise, but they're heavy duty, if that makes sense. So little hands can easily use these. Or if you have any, grandparents at the table, anyone older, they can easily maneuver with these as well.
I love that. What you're seeing right here in the middle is the additional serving pieces. So this comes with 6 serving pieces. 2 spoons, 2 slotted spoons, and 2 forks, but these are the larger pieces. These are the pieces that you would use to serve your meats, whether it's your turkey or your a beef roast, a pork roast, a ham with that. And then this is your dessert server. There's your additional large spoon, and then there's your ladle for gravy or soup that comes with it. That's a $79 value there. You can see it, $29.95. And this is the way to set that table. You may not even know what you're serving. You may even order that complete holiday meal from the restaurant down the street, but you're gonna set your own table. Or just for you, you deserve to wake up and go eat your eggs at a beautifully set table, right? If you're waking up this morning and you're like, oh, Shannon, I've got mismatched silverware right now, you don't have to pull out your silver. This is beautiful stainless steel flatware. Now, how do we care for this?
You can just put it in the dishwasher.
We don't have to baby it. We don't have to worry about it getting banged up.
You can put it in the dishwasher, and if it does get banged up, like we said, Lennox has that replacement program, which is amazing. You can get a new replacement piece, or if they, for some reason, don't have that same pattern, they will just go ahead and send you a comparable set, an entire new set.
That's
and
incredible.
Look at the sizing on this. This is the everyday place fork, and it's continental sizing. This fork, everyone has this fork. Look at the prong. The prongs are, I don't know if you can see it. One prong is messed up. It doesn't look nice. And that's never gonna happen with this Gorham silverware. And look how much bigger. Isn't that nice? That's the continental sizing. Again, just put these in the dishwasher. You can, if you take them out and they still have some water spots on them, just dry them right off, and they're gonna look just like this. Like I said, use it every day, but also you set your holiday place setting, and it looks just as gorgeous.
Well, this is a way to really set, I mean, when you talk about set the table, right? We've been told that ever since we were little, go set the table. Well, it's time for you to set the table, a beautiful table. Maybe you've got that beautiful centerpiece. The flatware will take away from that, let's face it, if it isn't matching, if it isn't beautiful. This will get delivered straight to your home. If you have someone who's getting married, of course, this is a chance to do that. But I am celebrating my 20th anniversary in February. My flatware is 20 years old and it didn't have a lifetime warranty. So this is a great time to be able to get those pieces all brand new. This is the Larkin. That's that sort of modernized, rounded. There is the Skylar, which is very architectural. And there we have that classic Lorena. What you're getting today, you're just gonna choose one of those three. You're getting a $499.99 value. Of course, you can check Gorham's website, Lennox's website right now. It's $499 for this exact set. I love that. As we pull out, it's like, oh my gosh,
it's just
more
shimmering
and more and more.
Like diamonds. It's jewelry for your tablescape.
It is, because you're getting 12 settings. So let's talk about everything that you're getting. You're getting 12 place settings. Let's start right down here with what you're getting.
So this is the teaspoon. Here we have the salad fork. There we have the everyday place fork. Above that, the everyday place spoon. The everyday place knife. Of course, the fun iced beverage spoons that you're gonna use for everything.
And you don't get these in the regular 5-piece set that's $39.
But
you
once you get
these
them,
for us in the 6-piece set.
You wonder how you ever lived without them. And then the 6 serving pieces, 2 of the most popular for each. We have the serving fork, the pierced serving spoon, and look how that shines. And the serving spoon here.
And if you're wondering, I liked how you showed this before, because the one that looks the most different from set to set is the pierced spoon. So this is for the Lorena. This is for the Skylar, and then this is what the Larkin would look like. I know they're so shiny. They're so shiny and beautiful. You can literally, they look like a mirror, right? You can see our entire studio and all of the cameras. That's what you want when you sit down. You want that beautiful shine, that gorgeous sheen. And you might just want to get some of the, I mean, as I'm putting this down, fingerprints, but these are absolutely beautiful. And they have such a good feel in the hand.
Oh, absolutely. They feel great in your hand. You can feel the quality. There they are shining, the Lorena. And when people walk in, it's a perfect time to get this for the holidays, and especially at this price point, because when people walk in, this is gonna be a wow factor for them. And the quality and the durability, it's the best you can buy with that 1810 stainless steel. The chromium 18% that gives you the durability, and the 10% nickel that gives you the shine and the jewel. I mean, all women love jewelry, so have some jewelry on your table.
And never have that feeling of, oh, as your heart sinks when you're putting together your pieces and you go, I know I had 8 forks somewhere.
Right.
You know, even if you've just kind of lost pieces throughout the years, this is time to get a fresh new makeover for your table. When you think about the tablecloth that you're putting out, you think about the centerpiece. Now think about the part that people notice up close and personal. They're not eating with the centerpiece, right? They're not wiping their mouths with the tablecloth. They are absolutely touching the flatware. This is the very classic Lorena. Then we have the Skylar, which is that more architectural, very sleek and classic lines. And then we have that fresh Larkin available for you. You are getting 12 place settings plus
Everything.
6 serving pieces for $119. Sarah, it's really an incredible value, and we're so glad to be able to have you here.
Yes, it's gorgeous. Thank you.
It is so gorgeous. Set a beautiful table. You deserve it. And at this price, you just cannot beat it. For $20, get this home and try it out. We do have extended returns all the way through the end of January, and Gorham has a lifetime warranty and a 100% replacement guarantee as well. Thank you so much. I know that you'll be here throughout the day with our Amazing Today special, so of course you can always tune in. Now we are decking all of the halls. We even have a special event that's coming up Thursday. HSN is your destination for decor and getting your home all decorated for the holidays. There we've got our today's special. This is a great way to be able to start out everything that you need, from decor to beautiful Christmas trees, everything that you want to set that perfect home attitude. It's right here at HSN. We're gonna deck your halls starting on Thursday, the 1st, right after Halloween. As soon as Halloween's over, it's time for Christmas here, and of course all of the holidays. We'll be right back with more for you.
Here's your Merry update for today. Calling all early birds. Start crossing off your gift list during our Secret Santa show tomorrow from 5 to 7 a.m. Eastern. Plus, we have gifts for the best gift givers, like our Bottle Rocket 4-piece gift set with wine bag, available in unique patterns and colors. And don't forget to go to our gift store on hsn.com. Shop now and return any item through January 31st, 2019. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com. 'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN credit card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
HSN Cares is dedicated to empowering women and helping families in times of need. We partner with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital so that families never receive a bill from St. Jude, because all a family should worry about is helping their child live. This year marks HSN's 9th annual HSN Cares Designer Ornament Collection, including over 25 exclusive ornaments designed by some of your favorite HSN personalities. With the purchase of every ornament, HSN Cares will donate $5 to St. Jude.
How many years have we been making these?
Too many to count.
That's true. And this is for you.
You didn't have to do that.
I know, I wanted to. Because, you know, these never last long.
Hi, I'm Shannon Fox, and I want you to be the hostess with the mostest, and that means serving not only the best holiday meal, but of course the best holiday desserts. And I've got award-winning entrepreneur and inventor Debbie Meyer here with her product that started it all. I am so excited to bring you the cake cutters. You're getting a combo in 3 beautiful handle colors. Holy cow. These look like they should be in a museum. They're absolutely gorgeous. Are these in a museum? Yes. Debbie, my goodness. Beautiful colors. This is the ivory. We have it in red. We also have it in black. You're getting 2. It just depends on which size cake you're using. Debbie, what a treat you have. Did you say these are actually in a museum?
Yes, they are in a museum. They're in the Design Museum of London.
Oh my
Sir
word.
Conran chose them for their simplicity of use, ease of use, and their beauty. So how's that? Huh? They've been in the museum for a very long time. Look at the 2 of them. You're getting both. Remember, you're getting both. This shape triangle is for round cakes. This one is for square cakes or sheet cakes. I'm trying to turn them so you can see the blades. There you go. I'm calling them blades. However, they are not sharp. They are just shiny. They're highly polished, and it's actually been bent. It's actually quite scientific about how it was bent so that you can cut and serve cake first piece to last piece perfectly and elegantly. Where are you? There you are. I want to show you. I'm going to get right in here and cut a piece of cake. Now this is actually for the round cakes. You can adjust it by how wide or how narrow you hold it.
That's smart.
The shape that it comes in is about an average size piece of cake. So we'll start with that. All you do, put it on the cake, press down. I just jiggle a little bit,
And it
pull it out.
grabs it.
Come on, Robert, have a look at that.
Oh,
now
my
watch this.
goodness.
Who wants cake? And then you put it on the plate, you release it, and you have
It's
served
not falling over sideways.
the perfect piece of cake. And I'm actually going to turn this around so that you can see how beautiful the very first. Now, didn't your mom always say, "I'll take the first piece," because it's so terrible. It falls apart. It's ugly. It's whatever. And I actually have a piece of tape that I want to show you because it's got some things on it that I know you will recognize. But look at this perfect piece of cake. Now I can serve that one, or I can cut another one. Let me cut a bigger one. Right? There is a huge chunk of cake. That's old Uncle George maybe wants a big old piece of cake. Put that down and serve it as beautifully as any other piece, and the cake remains intact. So beautiful cake, beautiful serving. No one has to be embarrassed by the way your cake comes out. It doesn't matter if you bake it, you buy it, however you get it, you got it as a gift. That's how you're going to be able to serve cakes. One of my favorite things to do is to bring my cake cutters with me as a hostess present.
Oh, what a great
I will bring a
hostess
cake
gift.
with me, leave the cake, serve the cake, leave the cake cutters behind.
Oh, because you're getting two. You can get them home interest-free payments at $9.98.
Oh, gosh.
So you
That's
really
amazing.
can give an amazing gift,
Look.
and definitely, of course, keep a separate.
Now for the square one, it depends on how deeply you go into the cake. That determines how big the piece will be. So there's one. Have a look at that piece. And notice
Wow,
how,
I could have used this last weekend
look
for
at
my
how
son's birthday.
perfect, beautiful piece of cake came out of there. I can go smaller if I wish. There's another piece, same cake, same moment. And then maybe I want to save the flowers for the guest of honor. Let's see, I'll go this way. And I'll cut a beautiful piece of cake for the guest of honor. They get the roses. That is all there is to it. It is as simple as can be. Children can use it. Anybody can use it. I've had people with limited dexterity use it. I really would like to show you the piece of video that we have. I think it's queued up. There you are. This is the old way. Putting your fingers in the cake and dumping it over. That
No
is
finger
not,
cake.
This is something my mother hated. So with my cake cutter, perfect piece of cake every time. First piece, last piece, any piece comes out just like that. And I told you they weren't sharp, they were nicely polished so that anybody can use them. You're looking at, there's the square cake again, coming out. In my house, if you don't cut cake fast, you're not cutting cake. So, and it doesn't have to be a holiday cake or a birthday cake. It's an everyday cake. Now look at this little sweetie. She's 4 years old, and she is serving her own birthday cake.
Because it's not sharp.
It's not sharp, it's not dangerous, no way. And you're getting, remember, you're getting both of them. So the other thing that I'd love to do is when I'm serving cake for, maybe I'm having some people over for coffee, I'll take my cake cutter and pre-slice the cake, because I know how many pieces I want to get out of the cake.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know how many people I'm having over. I pre-slice, leave the cake cutter in it. They can come and help themselves, serve themselves whenever they like. And is that way you're just using it as a server. Holiday time, what we do is we actually put out a whole cake buffet. So I have a cake cutter in every one of them. And the most fun for the guests is going up and cutting their own piece of cake.
I'm sure.
It's so easy.
And no fingers, no frosting on the fingers.
No.
Whether you've got a square or a rectangle
Hell is.
cake or brownies, or you've got a round cake, you're getting both of the cake cutters.
Yes.
And
You only
get to
choose color.
the color. So that elegant black handle, that gorgeous kind of an ornate red, or that beautiful classic ivory, whichever color you choose, you're getting both. And you can split them up into interest-free payments of $9.98. What
Let's
a
show
great
you.
hostess gift.
Let me just show you. You could actually go into the cake wherever you felt like it too. So let's do that. And I mean, honestly, I'm walking around. Who wants cake?
Right, which you could never do. And when you put it down, it stands up.
Yeah.
It's not sideways on the frosting.
You haven't touched it. It's more hygienic. My mother used to hate it. Somebody would stick their finger in the cake and put it on your plate, and then she'd go,
No,
okay.
I don't feel like
and then
it.
they would lick their finger.
Oh, no,
So let me remind you, both pieces, you're getting the one for round cakes and the one for sheet cakes or square cakes. They both come in one box. This is the box. It's a white box. You could put a bow on it.
Nice.
And you're off to the races. Just take it with you. Or it becomes a wonderful, perfect stocking stuffer. Just drop it into a stocking.
It's that perfect sweet spot, right? That under $20. If you got a gift exchange,
that Secret Santa thing where they say under $20. This is it.
And people will be amazed. They'll be like, didn't you not get the memo? It's under $20. This does not seem like an under $20 gift. You can, of course, tell them the story about
It's also
world-renowned inventor and that it's in a museum.
It's in a museum.
How gorgeous. That's
and
incredible.
Think about it. So many people have brought these to their church social halls. They bring them to schools. They leave them in offices so that they're always ready for some kind of celebration or birthday or whatever. And
of course, it really is such an amazing gift.
Yes.
And also a great gift. We've got your 56-piece green box set that I just want to let you know, and you're going to be with that later on today. But if you want all of your foods to last longer, I mean your strawberries, your carrots, your produce,
and baked goods and snacks.
This is the way to do it. It's $30.45, and boy, that is the biggest set that we've got at 56 pieces. This will store everything and make your dollars go so much further. Thank you so much, Debbie. We so value all of your inventions and all of your creations that you bring with us here, making our holidays a little bit brighter, and of course throughout the year as well. Now we've got, if you're going to be eating at the holidays, I'm pretty sure holidays and eating are kind of synonymous. Well, our today's special is such a beautiful way to set the scene, to set the table. We've got a $500 value with 12 place settings today and 3 different choices for only $120. There's the Lorena, that's the one that reminds you of your mother's table. The Larkin is a modern, fresh, rounded design. And then we also have the Skylar, which I think we sort of scooted past. That one is a little bit more architectural in design and a little bit more with the straight, clean lines. Normally, one set, a 5-piece set, is $39.99. You're getting 12 6-piece place settings plus 6 serving pieces for only $119. All right, what goes better with cake, like we just had, then coffee? This is the West Rock Coffee Company. You are getting 80 single-serve pods. I'm gonna show you what that looks like, besides the fact that this smells incredible. It's one of our American Dreams items, and it was actually featured in Where Women Create, because as a female entrepreneur, they decided that they wanted to come from crop to cup, and we're gonna hear a lot more about that, supporting the farmers where the coffee beans come from and going directly there so that they could be supportive. Now here's what you need to know. It's delicious, very smooth, non-acidic coffee. It will work in any single serve coffee machine that you already have, and you're getting 80. You wanna know what 80 cups of coffee looks like? All right, I'm not gonna dump out 80 cups of coffee, but I am basically dumping out 80 cups. I'm gonna do the math for you. It's not $5 a latte. It's not $6 with extra whip. It's 38 cents per fresh, super fresh, delicious cup of non-acidic coffee. We have auto ship available for you, which I highly recommend, because ever since we launched this, even just a few months ago, it has absolutely taken HSN by storm. It's $10 and change for you to get this home. We do have this available on auto ship, so you'll never be sold out. We have 4 different options for you, plus decaf, and we'll show you all of the different options. And I've got to taste the options first, because Amy Garden is here, and of course you know about tasting as a professional foodie.
I am, and I'm a coffee connoisseur, so this is right up my alley.
Which even for those of you who maybe would not necessarily think that you're a coffee connoisseur, if you have to add a lot of cream and sugar and added stuff to your coffee, it's because your coffee isn't this smooth and this good. So let's talk about the options, and then we'll talk a little more about the company.
So we've got 4 fantastic flavor profiles for you. I'm gonna start with our mildest, which is a medium roast. So it still has a great caffeine kick, so you can try this.
That one's called the Mezza.
Yeah, it's our Mezza morning blend. So it's very smooth and bright. It has a little bit of vanilla and brown sugar flavoring into it.
Nice.
And it's great, especially if you're kind of a beginning coffee drinker and you're just kind of getting started, falling in love with coffee. The Mezza is a great way to start because it has that really smooth, kind of light flavor, but a great caffeine kick too.
I like that we're showing you some of the notes. And when we talk about notes, this is not a vanilla flavored coffee. It's not a brown sugar coffee. This is not sweet. They're notes kind of like if you're a wine connoisseur and you say, this tastes a bit like blackberry and grass or whatever it is. You have to talk like that, I think, when you're a wine connoisseur.
Well, absolutely.
But it's that thing, you can really detect the notes because of that fine quality and because they don't burn the beans, which you may be used to. Okay,
absolutely.
So that's the Mezza.
That's the Mezza, so it's our medium. So then we're gonna move on to our East African blend. This is the medium dark roast.
Okay.
So it's a little bit darker, a little bit bolder. It's kind of sweet and nutty. It has flavor notes of like milk chocolate, roasted chestnuts, so that nice nutty flavor. But there's no sugar,
really
no
nice.
additives, no anything in it. So it is calorie free. So guilt-free coffee drinking, unless you like to add a little milk or cream or sugar in there.
Pump of that caffeine.
Yeah.
Of course, you could add some, but now it's just for a little hint of sweetness because it's so smooth and not acidic. Okay, so that's the East African.
East African blend, and that's the medium dark. So then
we're sort of moving our way up.
Moving
to
your way
more
up,
robust.
yep, to the real strong coffee. So then our next one is the Rwanda, and this is really the heart and soul of West Rock Coffee. So it's the Rwanda Select Reserve. And this is where we got started. So they got started in Rwanda with the farmers, partnering with the farmers. So this is the original coffee.
Kind of berry, a little bit of berry.
Yep, it has some black currant in it. It's very rich and robust. A little smokiness you might detect in there. Really nice dark coffee.
A little more earthy, whereas the others are a little bit lighter. Not sweet so necessarily, but this one is got almost a nutty sort of flavor to it.
And then our final one is our certified organic. So if you like organic, which I do love organic items, it is certified organic. It is our Sumatran blend. It is our darkest roast, so it's that full body flavor. What I learned, because I've never really been a dark coffee drinker until I tried West Rock Coffee, is that I didn't like dark coffee because it tasted burnt and bitter to me. And then when I tried this, it's so smooth. It has that full body flavor. The Sumatran is actually my favorite.
Wow. Okay. I think my favorite is the East African because it's got little notes of kind of chocolate, right? That's the one that you said. I like that one, but I would drink any one of them. It's $30.20, so I want to reiterate what you're getting is all of these. I want to play in the single serve coffees, and it will work with any of your single serve coffee brewers, but it's 38 cents per cup. Even back in the olden days when they had diners and they'd be like, I'll have some more coffee, Marge. That's my way of, I don't know what's going on with me this morning.
I don't know, but I like you.
It's like, yeah, I'll have some more coffee, Marge.
Give us some coffee.
Because Marge always works at the diner, right?
Yeah.
It was gonna be like $1 a cup. This is 38 cents per cup, and it is fresh. It's vacuum sealed, so when you get it, as soon as it opens to the air, you're actually able to roast it while it's fresh, fresh, fresh. So it's smooth and fresh and really simple to be able to make.
Yes, and it smells so good. A couple other things that I love. So if you do like cream in your coffee, which I do sometimes love a nice flavored creamer, the coffee is so good on its own because it's such a high quality. You're getting that smooth, rich flavor. However, it does hold up really well. So I brewed one with a little bit of milk here. It holds up really well to if you want to put some milk or sugar in it, it does hold up really well, and it makes such a beautiful cup of coffee.
That's a good description because sometimes a coffee will almost disappear, like you can't taste the coffee flavor, and then I think, oh, I needed an espresso or something to be able to still taste coffee in addition to the cream.
But you still taste it. Another thing that I think is great, so we talked about from crop to cup. And the reason why we are able to give you such an amazing value on this is because we are partnering directly with those farmers. There's no middleman in between, and we are able to ensure that high quality. So you can see on the screen, it just showed those beautiful fields in Rwanda, and these are them pulling the berries off the coffee trees. They're cleaning them. We are there from start to finish with the growing, the harvesting, the processing, the milling of the beans, then everything gets shipped over here to Little Rock, Arkansas, so it's all roasted and packaged right here in the USA, which I just love. I think it's awesome. And we've got all of our amazing expert roasters and tasters to make sure that the quality of that coffee is just always top notch. So you're receiving the best of the best and with the best pricing because we're working directly with the farmers. And another thing on the box on the side, which I'll show you, we have.
This is the box that you're getting. 80 single-serve coffee pods. You know, the price of coffee pods are really what had kept me from getting a single-serve coffee maker in the first place. Westrock is exactly responsible for me deciding to get a single-serve coffee maker, which, by the way, we have that Cuisinart coffee maker if you are like me and you've been putting it off, because a pod can be $1, $1.50 per. They're about a third of what you would pay anyplace else for more fresh coffee, for coffee that actually does support the coffee farmers as well in the different countries. And it's 38 cents per cup. Right when you want it. So go ahead and talk about
So we have
box.
decaf too. But what I think is really neat is that I love supporting local businesses, mom and pop shops and things. So on every single box of coffee that you order, you're gonna get the story of the farmer that grew those coffee beans, which I think is neat because then you understand the difference that you're making in our world and how you're helping other people out. And it's a little thing, but I do love that story that's on the box.
Well, they're real people. You know, they're real farmers that create real coffee that send it to America in Little Rock, Arkansas. We'll go through the options for you again. If you can't decide, I know it's hard to look at a coffee and go, oh, I'm gonna like that one, because even I thought I would like, I thought I would like the Meza better. Well, East African is my favorite. But here's the thing, I love them all. So if I were to get them and I closed my eyes and I was like, oh, that's a delicious cup of coffee. So regardless of what one you choose, you do have all the way through the end of January extended returns. We want you to absolutely love it. But the Meza is that beautiful light, fresh morning blend. The East African is a little bit more, still bold, but has sort of notes of chocolate, a little bit of nutmeg,
milk chocolate, a little chestnut, roasted chestnuts, kind of sweet and nutty.
Then we have the Rwanda blend, which really kind of started it all. And then we have the Sumatran, which is your deepest, most robust flavor. Listen, they're 38 cents a cup today. That means when you have the holidays, you can actually serve your guests individual cups of coffee instead of pulling out the big carafe and making a giant pot of coffee, right? Everybody can have their own flavor, and this is such a great time. You can put that on auto ship as well, and then you get to control whenever you get it.